computer algorithms. So we have a lot of great things we're going to talk about regarding about educating everyone about how to trade in the markets. Here's just a couple of things we're going to be learning as we move on, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot to cover. Basically, we're going to talk about finding tradable stocks, what to trade during the summer sessions, and also now we're going to the fall sessions, how to relate to that, understanding level 2, understanding level 3 quotes, basically how to follow high frequency trades and all that great stuff. So we got a lot to cover, a lot of great lessons, a lot that's going on in the market, and want to be able to kind of cover that. But before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, I want to get to know a little bit about everybody here. And I have a couple of questions I want to ask everyone. I want to know how much experience does everyone here have in trading? So if you guys could just click on this, I want to know if you're a beginner trader, an advanced trader, and regardless about what regarding about what you select. When I say your experience, when you see 10 years, I'm expecting that you've been trading full time for 10 years. Not that you made your first trade 5 years ago. So I'm looking for some people that are more involved, more aggressive. So that's more or less the question I'm kind of looking for. Okay, so it looks like we're getting a lot of people that are probably roughly in the ballpark in the 1 to 3 years, and we get a couple 3 to 5. A couple of new beginners here, which is great. It's always nice to see that. All right, so we just stop that poll again. And I'm going to do another poll, which is also fun. This is great because you guys get to know the experience when it comes to trading. And let me just see what we got going on here. Okay, what kind of trading are you? Or do we have some stock traders, day traders, options traders, futures, forex? A little bit of everything. Just click on the little window up there. Wow, we got a lot of day traders and swing traders. Look at that. Few forex traders out there. Interesting. Interesting. Some futures. So it looks like most people. It looks like some people you could select more than one, but it looks like we have a lot more stocks and day traders. Okay. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to kind of tell you a little bit about myself. And so you know exactly what kind of trader I am. Now, I've tried all different types of markets. I tried the futures, the forex, the options, the swing. I live here in New York, and I found out that most people day trade. And why is that? Because everything trickles down into a day trade. And when it comes to day trading, you have to know that day trading is what sets up a swing trade, an options trade, or even a futures or a forex trade. And I just found that it's easier to trade in the day trading industry because you have more control, it's less risky, and you get, most importantly, sleep at night. So that's what it basically comes about. Now, I don't want to bore you. For some of you who don't know the history about me, don't want to spend too much time on it, but I want you to understand who I am. I've been teaching people for over 20 years. Now, you're saying, that's a long time. Yes, it is a long time, and I love what I do. And the reason why I love what I do is because before I started teaching people how to trade, I was you 20 years ago. I still trade every day. I run a professional trading room. We got hundreds of traders that are in there right now, which all of you guys are going to be invited to. But to be part of a successful trading team and to speak the language, you got to know how to trade. And let me tell you, when I first started, I lost miserably. I absolutely had no idea how the market worked. And that's what came out about when it came into trading. So I took a job, fortunately live in New York, took a job as a trader, and let me tell you what you're going to learn today, what I figured out 20 years ago. You're going to wish you never made your first trade. What you're about to realize, ladies and gentlemen, is that it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't even matter what you're trading. You're only here to make money. But if you're not looking at what the stocks, which ones are moving, which ones are not, you'll never be successful at it. And that's where trading comes about. So over the years, ladies and gentlemen, I traveled around the world, became a 12-time world champion, competing against some of the best traders in the world. Some of you probably even been to some of these events at the Money Show, Traders Expo. And the reason why I did that is because I feel that if you, there's a lot of people out there that can teach, but doesn't mean they know how to trade. And if you're going to take the time to learn from somebody, would it be nice to know how they actually trade in the real markets? And let me tell you, this is really, really difficult to do, to go out there and do that. Now, here's a picture of my family, ladies and gentlemen. That's my lovely wife, Debbie. I always like to share this photo because she gave me 3 wonderful boys. I love my family very much. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I spend a lot of time with my family. I travel with them. Whenever I go anywhere, I bring them with me. I try to spend as much time as I can with them, and I try to give them a better life. And why is that? Because when I was younger, I'm a first generation Italian. My dad and mother and father came here from Italy, and they worked very, very hard. And some of you probably heard, probably had some relatives or family members, or even your own here in the United States, we're all of immigrants, probably know what I'm talking about, and probably never heard of a first generation. But yes, I am first generation. And my dad always taught me, he says, son, I feel bad because I want to spend a lot of time with you and help you, but unfortunately, I have to work, and I have to work very, very hard to kind of pay the bills. And we're just very fortunate that my mother was able to stay home and take care of us. So my dad says, I never want you to go through what we're going through right now. When you get married and you have a wonderful family, I want you to spend as much time as you can and be with your family. And and I did that. So, but he said one thing that was very, very important. He says, son, if you do that, you gotta find a job that pays you a lot of money. And like, well, of course, Dad, we all want a job that pays a lot of money. He goes, yeah, but you need to have a job that will give you the freedom. You see, everybody wants to own their own business, okay? But nobody understands the responsibility that comes with it. A lot of you guys know the responsibility. Anyone here own a business? Anybody here own a business? Or been out of business or work for a business? It's a lot of work, right? Some of you have saying yes, absolutely. Do I have family town that lived in Island Park? Yes, I did. Okay, spend a lot of time in Island Park. But yes, okay, good. So you guys know what I'm talking about. So what you're about to see right now, ladies and gentlemen, that trading. Hold on, let me just fix these slides right here. Just had to do an update on my slides. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the thing that you have to understand is that trading, which I don't have to convince all of you, we all know that trading is one of the best jobs in the world. It pays a lot of money. It gives you the best job hours. It's not a full-time job. It's fun. You have the freedom to do it anywhere in the world. But to be good at your job, like my dad always said, to be the best at your job, you have to learn from the best in the business. And that's what I did. Living in New York, I surround myself with great traders. I've learned from great traders. I act like I wasn't smarter than them. I act, but I just sit there and learn. And let me tell you, what you're about to see, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to show you is that you're going to realize not only is the best job, but it's so easy to do. See, trading, the hard part about trading is the experience and taking the time to learn it. So what my job today, what I want to accomplish today, ladies and gentlemen, is I want to show you a few things that are going to show you how the market works and show you how simple it is. And what the outcome is going to be, you're going to realize that you've been overanalyzing stocks. You've obviously been breaking almost every rule in the book. that after, and I could tell you this, I cannot teach you how to trade in an hour. But what I am going to teach you is that you're going to see that this is the greatest job in the world, and you're going to want to continue to learn how to do this with Cyber Trade University. That is what you're going to learn more than anything. So at the end of this presentation, I am going to invite all of you to join me in my live professional trading room. But I don't want you to be there. I don't want to waste your time or waste my time if this is not for you. So at the end of this presentation, ladies and gentlemen, if I impress you and you see everything that you're like, my God, this is like light bulbs are going off everywhere, then I want you to come and join me in my trading room. Okay? Thank you very much. All right, so let's change the slide here. All right. Now, let's talk about brokerage firms. All right. Now, let me just get something up here really quick. And what type of broker does everyone here have here? Okay. So just go ahead. I just want to get an idea. Does everyone here have an online broker or a direct access broker? You can only choose one. All right, now, what you're about to learn, ladies and gentlemen, this is about 50% of the people that lose money in the market. That's right, lose money in the market. Why they lose money with a brokerage firm? Because they open up an account with the wrong brokerage firm. You see, everybody, I was just on, I was on a radio show this morning, and some of you probably heard me on Benzinga. And I was talking about the brokerage firms, and you know what the first thing people always ask? Who's got the cheapest tickets? Who do you use, Fausto? Who's the cheap tickets? It's not about being cheap. It's about having the right system. And I think about it. How does a brokerage firm make money by giving you free tickets? How does a brokerage firm tell you, oh, you get 60 days, and we're going to give you a $600 Visa card? How do they make money? Okay. You know how they make money? They trade against you. Basically, what they do is they go out there and they give you this. They give you all these bells and whistles. All they want to do is trade against you. Now, what does that mean? Basically, they go out there and you place an order out there, and they're just going to be good on the trade. They're not even going to execute the order for you. And this goes with all the online brokers. Now, there's a big difference from online and direct access. But everyone out there, the first thing they do is they open a brokerage account and they says, okay, let me try it. If I'm good at it, then I'll learn how to trade. Listen, there's nothing to convince you that you want to do this. You know you want to do this. But you wouldn't give your money to some financial planner that never knew finance, would you? Well, and don't be fooled about the free cheese and the mousetrap, because we all know what happened to the mouse. Let me explain to you in a little bit more detail of how online brokers make money off you. Now, basically, here's your order. Follow my little mouse right here. There's your order right there. And what they do, ladies and gentlemen, is they're going to send it to a brokerage firm. From a brokerage firm, the brokerage firm is going to take your order and sell it to another brokerage firm. That's basically what they're going to do. If they can't sell your order to somebody else, then it goes through the order routing system. Have any of you guys ever heard of something called a dark pool? Anybody heard of a dark pool? Okay, so what that means is that the brokerage firm is actually going out there and selling you stock in inventory. That's basically what they're doing. If they don't have stock in inventory to give it to you, then they have to go take the longer route by going through the trading desk. The trading desk is going to go out there, buy it on the bid, sell it to you on the offer, charge you a commission, and then your order gets executed. Sounds like a lot of work, right? A lot of moving parts. But do you have any idea how much money they're making? They're making a fortune on you. That's what they're doing. They're making a fortune. Because what they're doing is you're telling them to buy something, and what they're doing from there is they're working the order. They're going to buy it cheap and sell it to you because they already had somebody who wants to buy it. It's like going to the dealer and say you want to go to the auction and say, oh, you can't go to the auction. Just tell me what you want to buy and I'll buy it for you and what you want to pay for it. Oh, I want a Jeep and I'm willing to spend $30,000. Okay, so what does the dealer do? He goes to the auction. He pays 27. He's not going to pay 30. He's not in the business to break even. He'll buy it at 27. He'll sell it to you for 30. He'll make himself 3,000. That's what I mean by working the order. Works really good when you offer free tickets, I can tell you that. So here you are, jumping for joy, thinking that, woo, I paid $4 a ticket, $5 a ticket, I'm rich. I got the greatest ticket rate out there. Yeah, well, guess what? You end up paying $200-300 on the back end because they will do whatever they can to procrastinate. That's what they do. Like Scottrade. I mean, like, why did they email you to tell you your order got executed? Why can't they show you who you bought it from? Why can't they, and I have several brokerage accounts. Not that they're a bad company, but when you're an active trader, you're kind of just trading blind. They're just taking the order out there. Now, you're probably asking yourself, okay, well, how does this help me, Fausto? Well, I just told you half the people fail by opening up an account with the wrong brokerage account. So if you just do that one last thing, you right now have a 50% chance of living, okay, making this successful. Now, let's go into the volatility part. Now, day trading, I just want to clarify, that means you're in and out the same day. That's what day trading is, okay? And day traders love volatility. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for fear. We're looking for uncertainty. We're looking for greedy investors. We're looking for bubbles, Fed manipulation, government intervention. Have you guys been watching on TV what's been going on right now with Wells Fargo? How they're hammering the owner? The CEO of the company? Hammering him. Believe me, he's not as stupid as he looks. All right? He's not dumb at all. He's actually really, really smart. Because he could resign right now and walk away with $150 million. And guess who paid for it? Our fellow government that bailed him out. And that was your tax dollar. Okay? You see, but you have to take a step back and ask yourself a question. How could you have capitalized on that? Why can you get the $150 million? Why did he get it? Okay? Believe me, they're not as smart as you think they are. But one thing you learn as a trader, I remember back in 2008, that was one of my most profitable years I ever had. Unfortunately, a lot of people lost their homes and everything else. But as a trader, I'm no different than a fireman running in a house and saving a life. This is my job. So a stupid Congress. You know what, Howard? Listen, somebody elect them in there, right? And I hope nobody does the same mistake twice. That's all I can tell you. But let's not make this a political thing. Let's make this a trading thing. Because, unfortunately, catastrophes like this make for opportunities. Like there were a lot of stocks that got totally destroyed today. Destroyed, and we'll talk about them. There were a lot of stocks this morning. I don't need to go into great detail, but we'll talk a little bit about them. I'll show them to you. But there was a stock this morning, ITCI. That was a pretty interesting stock. Down 63% today, a $26 stock. Sure enough, it started at 14. It went all the way up to about almost 16 today. It was a nice little dead cat bounce. It's not my fault that their drug didn't work out. ADHD down 60%. You could look at these stocks. ADHD. Stock opened up this morning at $1.60, went as high as $2.40. I don't have, that's not my problem. But the thing is, as a trader, that's what we're looking for. Um, William has a question. I've been trading with Merrill Lynch for many years. I get 100 free trades per month with no commission. I always gotten instant fills prices. Who else could you trade to improve this? Well, once again, William, then how do they make money? Okay, that's my point. The thing is this. Even though you think you got an instant trade, do you even know who you bought it from? And how did you know, like, think about it. Who did you buy it from? Did Merrill Lynch sell you stock in their own inventory? Did you buy it from Fausto? You see, these are the things that you see. How do you know you really got real-time quotes? How do you know there was no delay? You know, so this is what we teach you, William. I'm not saying that Merrill Lynch is a bad company, okay? But the thing is, there's a big difference between driving your own car and dealing with public transportation. That's the difference. If I can explain it any better than that, then better. Okay, that's the big difference. Now, let's talk about some more about trading. Okay, as traders, we go around, we shop for stocks. There are a lot of big movers that move in the market. Here's one stock that we traded. Brian S., one of our traders, he got on the stock. Did anybody see the stock ARRY? Did anybody trade it? ARRY. Anybody here? Anybody hear about it? Well, Lita, we know you are. You're a student of ours. By the way, we have a lot of students here. Daryl, I know you did. Anyone here that's a non-student? Nope. Okay. Well, look at this stock, what it did in one day. It went from $4.25. In less than 30 minutes, it went as high as almost 6, and it ended up going all the way to 7. Do the math. If you bought 1,000 shares of that stock, and you bought it at 4, and you sold it at 7, that's a $3 move. Usually, most traders make between $500 and $1,000 a day. If you just bought it right here in the morning, you didn't need to stick around for the whole day. Even if you got 20% of that move, you did really well. Now, does anyone have any idea what does ARRY do? Why did it go up? Why did it go up so much? Well, let me tell you what day traders like me think. I don't care. What I do care is how did it get there, right? And the way it got there is 2 words: supply and demand. And that's what we're going to learn. So you're probably asking, well, how do you get there and wake up in the morning and just say, well, maybe I should take a dart and throw it against the Wall Street Journal, and that will tell me how it works. No, that's not how. That's not skill. That's incompetent luck. Okay, you don't want to be lucky when the stock goes up, and you don't want to start guessing. You want to do things smarter. So let me tell you what we do here at Cyber Trading University. When all of you guys come and join my trading room, we actually start trading at 8:30 Eastern Time. Our trading room is open at that time. And what we do is we're working through something called the big percentage gainers and losers. So we have a scanner. And a lot of you have scanners. You have an execution system. They all have scanners, and one of our favorite scanners are the ones that are going to show us that are the big percentage gainers and losers. And we just work right off that. We work off the big percentage gainers and losers, and we trade those specific stocks. Because remember, why are we trading the big percentage gainers and losers? Because they have the most volatility. Now, timing during the day. Once we get prepared early in the morning, then we're just trading the morning move. Okay? My traders are usually done no later than 10:30 Eastern Time. So we only basically trade the first hour of the open. Just like this example right here with CAR. Okay, it was a big morning runner. Stock went from 37.25 to 11 o'clock, ran to 38.80. You're talking literally almost a $1.60 move in less than an hour and a half. Not bad for a day's pay on 1,000 shares. Okay? So before I tell you the strategy behind it, I just want to tell you the time management. And day traders only work about an hour a day. Actually, most of our time is spent in the classroom and shopping because the traders make so much money, they probably go out there and spend it and have fun with their family and stuff like that. But if you're not a big spender, that's what I was telling you about family. You know what? Nobody wants to sit at a computer all day. Nobody wants to sit here and trade all day. But there's only a small window of when to trade and what not to trade. And by the way, if anyone here has ever taken any other courses on futures, forex, any of those things, then uh, most professional traders will tell you when's the most volatile time to trade in any market, even on futures and forex, whatever it may be. But there are a lot of opportunities here to make money, ladies and gentlemen. And the first most important thing I want you guys to be aware of is timing during the day. Now, a quick poll question: how do we know if stocks are going to go up or go down, everybody? Well, BJ, we're going to talk about that. We didn't get there yet. That's more towards the end of the presentation, but that's a great question. But my question to all of you guys is this: how do we know? How do stocks go up and go down? Think of that question. If you can't answer this question, I recommend you to close your brokerage account. Okay? So don't be shy, everyone. Just put it in the chat room. Come on, Don. What about you? Jackie? Bob? Anthony? Al? I want to see if everybody can answer the question exactly the same. Supply and demand, right? Follow the money. That's all you have to do is follow the money. Supply and demand. Does everybody agree? Anyone disagree? Because if you disagree, then you're obviously in the wrong room. Okay. Well, the way we follow the money is we have to follow orders. Okay? That's what we're going to look at. So let's talk about one place where you get to see orders. One place where you get to see orders is something called level 2. Now, does anyone here know how to read level 2 quotes? Does anybody know how to read it, what this is? Okay? All right. So some of you do and some of you don't. Okay? So let's talk about that. So looking at here on the orders, and William, we're going to get to your question. Okay? Now, just listen carefully, and your question will get answered in more great detail as we go on. So let's look at this example right here. What are level 2 quotes? Let me get my crayon out here. Hold on a second. All right. So these are buyers, and these are sellers. Down here at the bottom. Column 1 is the 4-letter abbreviation of the brokerage firm. Column 2 is the price. And column 3 is the amount of shares they want to buy. Whoever wants to buy the stock for the most amount of money is up on top. Whoever wants to buy stock for less money is down at the bottom. Same thing for the sell side. Whoever wants to sell for the least amount of money is up on top. Whoever wants to sell for more money is down at the bottom. Now, regardless of what Dana and everyone else is saying, level 2 quotes are obsolete. Okay? Because when it comes to level 2 quotes, you're not seeing all the data. You're only seeing part of the data. And that's why when you hear a brokerage firm tell you, oh, we give free level 2 quotes. Well, why would something be so free if it's so important, right? There's a value to it. One thing my father also told me, he said, son, you never want anything for free. Always pay something. You just want a good deal, okay? But you don't want it for free. Because if it's for free, it's not for me. There's got to be a catch, all right? Nobody works for free. So let's talk about something which is what is popular, which is called level 3 quotes. Dana, you know what? Let me ask you a question. She says, I was told it was fake information. Dana, why would you be in a business when there's a bunch of liars and fakers in it? How do you make money when you're in an industry when you're dealing with liars and fakers? Do you want to be in business with a bunch of crooks and thieves? Yes or no? Okay? Of course not, right? So whenever somebody told you that, that is a very negative, um, to me, just, I don't know the person who told you that, but to me, that's somebody very negative, and that is somebody that does not know what the hell they're talking about, okay? Because most importantly, they're not even a trader. And I'll tell you why, and I'll answer it, okay? I'm going to get to that. Level 3 quotes, total view. Who here knows how to read level 3 quotes? Let's look at level 3, okay? So what is level 3 quotes? Level 3 quotes are high frequency trades, okay? That's what level 3 is. Level 3 will give you smarter trading decisions, not by just having the information, but the right information, okay? So let me explain to you what this is. High frequency trades, level 3 is going to show you 20 times more data than level 2 quotes. You got that? Over 20 times more data. What is the data? The orders. So the problem with level 2, now listen to me carefully, Dana, because it's going to answer your question. The problem between level 2 and level 3 is level 2 is only showing you the best buyer and best seller. It's not showing you all his buyers, all his sells. It's only showing you his best bid and best offer. You see, Dana, you want to buy a stock, right? Well, guess what? You might be a buyer at $5, but you for 100 shares, but you might be a 10,000 share buyer at at $4.30. But you can't see that in level 2, but you can see it in level 3. So now let me tell you the strategy behind that. Okay, so like I mentioned to you earlier, ladies and gentlemen, I am one of the original SOS bandits that started back in the early 90s. When I started, there were about 1,000 SOS bandits, they used to call us, which are day traders. Now they're over 10 plus million trading every day. So look at me as your great-grandfather. Now, I was also one of the ones that helped develop the level 3 quotes, okay? And the reason how I was able to develop them is because when I started, more brokerage firms did see being a market maker at a brokerage firm was the most prestigious, most exclusive job in the industry. So when it came to trading, brokerage firms did not want to let people like you have access to their data and have access to become a market maker, to place bids and offers out there. Well, that's what ECNs are. That's what level 3 is all about. Okay? So now let me tell you the strategy behind it. Now that I just mentioned to you that you could see all the orders, now it's time to see what's called the iceberg orders. Okay? What are iceberg orders? Well, didn't we just mention earlier the way things go up and down is supply and demand? Okay? Big buyers and big sellers. So this is what we look for in the high frequency trades. You see how the stock right here, ladies and gentlemen, hold on, let me get my pointer out here. Okay, there we go. You see how the stock right here went from 2660 and it went all the way up to 2720, came back down, and then went to $27 and came back down. Does everybody see that? Do you know why the stock stopped at 27? Why didn't it go back to 2720? Why did it stop at 27? You know why? Because there was a 65,000 share seller out there at $27. Who do you think could actually prevent the stock from going higher? The seller at 1,000, 1,300, 600, or the 65,000? That's right, TK. So you have to ask yourself, Dana and TK, because I know you guys have been asking a few more questions here. Ask yourself a question. When you trade, do you see that 65,000 share seller out there? Do you see the person that's selling 20 times more shares than what the average person has out there? Do you trade 65,000 share lots at a time? No, I wish I did. Well, Dana, you can. Okay? That's why our students at Cyber Trading University, are so successful. That's why we've been in business for over 20 years. That's why I'm a 12-time world champion. Because when I compete against traders, I'm going to show you every single mistake that they do. Are we on the same page, everyone? Did the light bulb kick in yet? The light bulb kick in? All right, good. Here's another example, VRX. Okay, by the way, this was a $260 stock at one time. Here's a stock that went from $26 all the way up to 27 and it came back down. Why did it stop at 27? Well, when you're looking over here, for example, this is the matrix on the trade station. When you look right over here, 26.93 is 1,500, 900, 3,000. Once you get around $27, 57,000, 13,000. If it got past these big sellers out there, then it will go higher because there's really not that many sellers out there compared to the big one at 27. Does that mean you would short it under 27? Don, wow, holy cow, give that guy a cigar. Don, you just added 1 plus 1, and your answer's 2. You're right. Was that hard, Don? Was that complicated? It's not. It's not. Okay? That's why our students do so well at Cyber Trading University. That's why our students make thousands and thousands of dollars a day, not even a year, a day. This is what trading is about. It's just following the money, following the institutions. Watch where they're going. Okay, question right here. Help me understand the logic because so many want to sell that they have taken lower prices. Well, once again, Dana, I told you I can't teach you how to trade in an hour. All I could do is make a reality check to kind of make you realize, oh, so is that what they're doing? So if you really want to learn this, and see it in live in real time, then you're going to have the opportunity to come in the trading room and see and put my money where my mouth is. Okay, that's the beauty about it. Okay, let's move on because we're running out of time here and I could talk all day. So the thing is, like, here's a student, Norman, Ron B, from Oklahoma. I can make $1 to $3 a trade in just minutes now. This morning I made about $1, less than a minute. And this is the trade he's talking about. I mean, look at this stock. Stock went from $10 in one day, ladies and gentlemen. In one day, it went to 45, and then it went to 70. You're like, how's that possible? How's that even possible? There's got to be something wrong, illegal going on. There's nothing illegal about it, ladies and gentlemen. There's stocks that move like this all the time. But why do they keep going up and down? Supply and demand. All right. So let's talk about the time and sales window. So how do we know if these orders are real orders, meaning they're executed or people are canceling them? Well, time and sales window. Anybody here know what a time and sales window is? Right here on the right-hand side. Anybody know what this is, time and sales? I hope you do, because this is where the chart gets its data from. They use the time and sales window. So let's look at this example right here. Here's an order of time and sales. So which way is the stock going? Okay, red means trades are going off on the bid. Green means trades going off on the ask. What do you guys think? What do you think the stock's doing? Going up or down with those orders? Wow, if you said it was going down, you're absolutely right. Here's a Twitter trade. Look at those orders. Red, 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 red. In 30 minutes, you could just see them hounding those orders. And you could have made literally 80 cents in 30 minutes. On 500 shares, that's $400. On 1,000 shares, that's $800. Where are you going to make that? Where do you make $800 in 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen? There's not too many places except being a trader at Cyber Trading University. This is what we do. That's right, Richard. Thank you very much. So, do you know how to read a chart, ladies and gentlemen? Who here knows how to read charts? Anybody here know how to read charts? Nobody feels like this kid? Then sometimes you look at charts and be like, I thought I knew how to read charts. All right. All right. So let me just tell you this. 80% of you read charts backwards. Okay. So if you said yes, I'm going to actually give you a reality check. Chances are you're probably not reading them right. I'm going to teach you how to read a chart the simplest way as possible. Does everybody see this chart right here? Okay. Let's have a little fun. All right. Everybody ready to answer this? Now, listen, I need everyone to kind of interact here because I want you guys to, if you don't answer this question, that means you don't know the answer, and I would recommend you to close your brokerage account. Now, listen, I'm from New York. I apologize, but we're very straightforward here, and I'd rather you save your money than lose your money. Okay, so I don't want to give any fluff. Okay, so try to answer this question as best you can. All right, so stock right now is trading at $7.40. Okay. And let's say the stock is going down. At what price do you guys think the stock's going to hit a support level? Stock's at 740 and it's going down. When will the stock hit a support level? Can anybody answer that question? I'm going to draw a trend line here. Hopefully that helps. Okay, we're getting 680, right? 620, 680, 620. All right, you know what? I'll say 680. All right, I'll say 680. Okay, probably because of that one. All right, so 680, right? So let's say you bought the stock at 680 and you were right on the money, and now the stock's going up. Okay, now the stock is trading right now at 780. Okay, can you guys tell me, looking at previous history, when will the stock hit a resistance level? Yeah, draw a trend line. Where's the resistance level? If you own it at 680 and right now you're trading at 780, where's the resistance level? Let's see if you had a game plan. Let's see what everyone answers. Jackie says 810, 860, 820. Robert says you can't. If you can't, Robert, then you shouldn't be trading. I'll be honest with you. Everyone has an answer. All right, we're getting a lot of people that are saying 740. Okay? All right, I agree. The major resistance level's right there, right? Okay, maybe you got a little more over here, but yeah, I'd probably say 740. So think about it. You could have bought this stock at 680, shorted it at 840, 680, 840, 680, 840, 680, 840. Look how many times you could have traded that. Okay? Now, did you need an indicator to tell you that, ladies and gentlemen? What chart is easier to read? Chart number 1 or chart number 2? What chart's easier to read? You see, the thing is this, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody makes things more complicated what it is. Everybody wants to know Bollinger Bands, RSIs, moving averages, volume bars, price action. You know what the problem with indicators are? They're lagging. That's the problem. They're lagging. Do you want to be a lagger or you want to be a leader? What do you think makes that resistance levels right there? Sell orders. What do you think makes this stock bounce? Buy orders. Okay? So think about it. If you just kept things simple and just follow the money, you'll make more, better, and smarter decisions than try to overanalyze stuff. It's something that we call here at Cyber Trading University called the KISS method. Keep it super simple. All right. So, anyone learn anything so far? Anyone learn anything? What'd you guys learn so far? What was the most important? Let me take a step back really quick. Always like to ask this question. What did everyone learn so far? Anybody learn anything different? I don't want to waste anybody's time, but want to know if what'd you say you learned so far? Level 3 orders, okay. Level 3 quotes, okay, good. Need to find the support and resistance, Daryl, thank you. Well, I don't know if there's level 3 on. All right, good, good. How to read the chart, Derek. But I thought everybody knew how to read the chart. Okay, that's the funny part. So, stocks we traded this week. All right, so now here I am. I'm going to start bragging a little bit. Okay, why? Because I can. All right, why? Because some of you don't believe that traders actually make money. Some of you probably not making money. Some of you, had very bad taste in your mouth. Okay, well, let me just tell you what we do here at Cybertrade University. Here's some of the stocks that we've traded, and we have a lot of students here that could defend me right now if they, and you could ask them. Here's a little Twitter. Anyone follow Twitter? Okay, you could basically, these are our private picks that we do with our students. ENDP. This is on the 23rd. 23rd. Anyone see this stock really quick? ENDP. Look at this stock right here. 21 from 9:30 to 10 o'clock went to 23. That's a $2 winner right there. Okay, that was one of our morning picks. You can even look at the other ones, GoPro and all these other ones. Okay, big winner, fast mover, not bad. 1,000 shares, $2,000 bucks. On Monday, ARRY. Stock was $4 in the pre-market. Once market opened up, stock went from 460 in less than an hour, went to $6. Last 30 minutes, thing goes from 6 all the way to 680. I don't know, it's about up over about 100%. Not bad for a day's pay. The 27th, Mark M did pretty well on this trade. Stock started this morning, 9:30. Goes from $2.50 in less than 30 minutes. Goes to $5.50. Flat line in the middle of the day. Come back the last half hour. Exactly where you left it at 5. Boom, stock goes all the way to 7. And our traders are not looking to make $3, $4. They're happy with the with a buck there, $1.53. Taking small losses and big gains. I did take a loss there. Think about it. If you made if you had bought 1,000 shares of this stock, it would have cost you $3,000. If you made $1.50 on the trade, ladies and gentlemen, how much money is that? If you made $1.50 on 1,000 shares, how much money is that? Let's see if you people could add. $1.50 on 1,000 shares. That's $1,500. 1,500 times 5 days a week times 52 weeks. You're talking almost $400,000. Who in the hell doesn't want that job, right? Think about it. Some of us will be happy to make $50,000. Here's a stock that went up $3, $4. He was only lucky to get 30% of the move. So you'll get to be able to meet Mark M in the trading room. There's another stock that we traded on a great short just yesterday, EXEL. Look at this one. Stock goes from 15, tanks, and goes all the way to 12.25. Yes, we do short. I don't know if you guys short, but I love shorting. Whatever goes up comes down twice as fast, So anyway, but then the question that a lot of people ask, okay, well, Fausto, what about the winners? I know you got great winners. What about the losers? I saw a couple other stocks there. Well, listen, this is what I want you guys to do. Like I mentioned earlier, I want you all to come in my trading room, okay? I want you to meet people like you, okay? And then don't judge on the winners. Look at the losers. See how the losers are doing. Look how we control losses. Because actually, honestly, that's where most people, listen, the reason why most of you are probably here is because you're probably not satisfied the amount of money you're making, or you're losing money, or you just don't know how to take losses. We'll teach you how to take a loss. It's not that hard to do. You just got to know, you got to know exactly where the money is, and you got to know how to read support and resistance levels, keeping it simple. You see, potential income on an average trader, if he made 50 cents a day on 1,000 shares, 20 trading days, you're talking about a six-figure salary. Pretty damn good. And then you'll realize why trading is the best job in the world. Because you could spend more time with your family doing it. You could hang out with friends whenever you want. You know, you can't say, oh, I can't leave work. You can leave work whenever you want. You are your own boss. And most importantly, you can go out there and buy the great gifts that you always want. James Rose now, one of our loyal students. James just wrote a great thing up there. For what it's worth, I was a beginner who had no day trading experience. I've been learning from CTU since February. They are for real. Their education is excellent. Here's set them apart, at least for me. They many others, meaning companies, promise success with one or two-legged indicators. CTU and Fausto have been explaining, teaching, and how to determine which direction the stock may move using real-time indicators such as time and sales and level 3. Level 3 has been the buy and sell order currently being offered in real time. We watch for a confirmation of moves within time and sales. Time and sales has listed all the executed orders and prices of the shares in the time and sale. And in a sense, we follow the money. Yes, it takes time to learn, but it has to be really worth it, at least for me. And thank you very much, James. And everyone will get the opportunity to meet James. He is not an employee, okay? He is not somebody that's just planting some good comments. You'll get to meet James, and I personally guarantee it, okay? And thank you very much, and all the other students that are here also. You see, ladies and gentlemen, my students are here because they want you to join the room. If we're able to, you got to remember, there are 10 million people in this world trading. That makes millions of them that have absolutely no clue what they're doing. Well, we don't want to trade against the educated. We want to trade against the uneducated. And if you guys will come and join us in our room and be part of it, that means there's more eyes and ears out there. Steve Jobs was very well known for that, and everybody knows who Steve Jobs is. He's the founder of Apple. He took Apple to nothing, and he's the one that's responsible bringing you your Apple phone. Forget about the computer. And he'll tell you this, the greatest things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. So the thing is this, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to learn how to trade and you want to be part of a team, you got to see people that make money. Now, let me tell you something very important that you're going to learn in the trading room. When all of you guys join us in the trading room, you're going to not only notice the great trading that's going on, but you're going to see how the students work together and make money together and how they collaborate together. Okay? So we're not selling you a Fausto indicator. Okay? We're not selling you stock picks. We're not telling you, nobody's selling you anything. You need to learn how to figure this out on your own. I can't hold your hand. My job is just to teach you how to play the game and speak the language. Once you know how to speak the language, then you'll understand and work together with the students and make a lot of money together. But the only way you could do that is you got to learn from professionals. But you all need a mentor. If you don't have a mentor, and I'm not talking about mom and dad, guys. I'm talking about guys that have been there and that do this for a living. How many of you here could say, "Oh, yeah, I have two mentors. I had a mentor." You know, not too many people could say that. So You need to trade with a team, guys. Enough is enough. Stop sticking in your basement, thinking you need 6 monitors, spend the best execution system, all that stuff. It is about time that you get part of the family, part of a team, and work to get together people just like you. I'm talking about senior citizens. I'm talking about veterans. I'm talking about engineers. I'm talking about pilots, accountants, business owners, entrepreneurs. Everybody you could think of is in our trading room. And not only that, but we're so proud to say a lot of them even open up their own schools because we teach you how to do it on your own. So what I'm offering to you is this, ladies and gentlemen. We have a room. It's called the Cyber Group Room. Okay. And what you're going to learn is that we have a great staff here at Cyber Training University. We have our education advisors are very well educated. They all know how to trade. We have instructors here. You'll be shocked that you could finally call somebody and someone actually would answer the phone and could answer your questions in great detail. Okay? So that is one of the biggest things we're very well known for. We have great, great customer service. I take it very personally, very seriously. Okay? And the reason why I do, because I know you got money on the line, and the last thing I want you guys to do is blow up your account. So anybody here wants to come and join the trading room? Anybody here want to come in and check it out and meet all the students and see the stocks that we're trading? We have a really nice one today that moved. Will, W-L-L. All right. So what you're going to be doing, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going anywhere. You're going to go into a trading room just like this. We're going to be doing a live audio broadcast at 2:30. We'll be trading in the afternoon. But before you get into the room, please talk to an education advisor so they can explain to you exactly what you're looking at. Okay? Listen, the market's down 200 points. I don't know if you guys know that. I hope nobody's long right now because we're all short. So, but you're going to see us trade these positions. All right? Now, how do you start learning today? Well, 2 things you could do. You can call us right now at 877-70-CYBER, okay? Or, better yet, for $38, you could do this online or you can call. For $38, I want you to give me 7 days. 7 days. If you're not happy, I'll give you your money back. I don't need your $38. I'm not keeping the lights on. Actually, the $38 is just covering the webinar technology. But we're looking for serious traders. If you don't have $38 and you can't spend your lunch money, then obviously this is not for you. I think I saved people a lot of money today. A lot of money, okay, of explaining to you a little bit more what trading's all about. Well, I only spoke for about an hour. Imagine what you're going to learn in one whole week. And guess what? If you don't like it, no questions asked, your money back guaranteed for $38. And I could promise you this, I will triple your whatever you spend. I'll even go beyond that, maybe 10 times that. Because some of you have never seen stocks that went 50, 100% a day. And you don't believe me? Well, I personally guarantee you will. I'm not talking once. I'm talking every single day. Now, all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'll give you the link right here at cybertrainuniversity.com. Hold on one second. There we go. Just getting the link for you. It's right on the home page of the website. Just click on that link right there, ladies and gentlemen, and you can get registered immediately and then go from there. Now, a couple of questions. By the way, you don't have to start today. If you register, you could start on Monday if you want. You could change the date whenever you want to start your trial. But just, after that, ladies and gentlemen, just feel free to book whatever you want. No problem, Dana. Any other questions? Well, thank you very much, James. And you know what, James? I don't think you really have to do that. As much as I know James is just being very, very loyal student of ours. But you know what? You're going to be able to see James in the trading room. And Don and Ed and and Andrea and Lita and Grant, and I mean, there's hundreds of us. Well, Kayla, Rich, there's so many of us out there. I hope I didn't miss everyone. After 7 days, Don, there's a promotion that it's $87 after that. If you don't want it, cancel it. Thank you very much, Lita. I really appreciate it. And it was great seeing you. Lita's actually was here for our on-site last week. Been a loyal student for about, it's got to be almost 2 years now. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen, that I can answer for anybody here regarding about what they're going to learn or what they're going to see? Well, Daryl, thank you very much. Daryl is a, was here last week. Daryl was one of my border control buddies, a loyal student too. And actually, you know what's funny, what you're going to learn, ladies and gentlemen, which is crazy? You're going to love trading so much, you're going to probably end up quitting your job. You're going to be like, what am I wasting my time for? What do I got to listen to some guy for, tell me what to do, and we'll have to wake up in the morning. I'll just sit in my pajamas and just hang out all day and just trade. And everybody will love that. It sounds like the perfect job. Derek says, that's my goal. Exactly. But the thing is, it can't be a goal if no one's going to teach you how to do it the right way. Okay? We all know it's possible. We see people that do it every day, but you have to stop and ask you who really taught you how to do it. Any other questions? All right, so most important, ladies and gentlemen, when you call in or you register online, okay, very, very important, talk to an education advisor, or there's going to be, and by the way, I'm throwing in a bonus on top of this, okay? Not only is it guaranteed, but you're going to get a workshop. There's a $300 workshop that comes along with it in the trading room, in your dashboard. So you're going to have a couple of trading videos there. That's a bonus that comes along with it. There's also a couple of videos going to tell you a little bit about what you're going to be seeing in the room. So watch those videos, get yourself up to speed, okay? No problem, Dana. Appreciate it. Any other questions? Wow, we just hit it right on the spot. We're running a little behind. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, I'd like to thank all my students for coming here. I look forward to seeing you all in the trading room, ladies and gentlemen. And then last but not least, before everybody goes, I just want to just say something, okay, very important. If you really, really want to do this, and maybe you don't like the way I speak, maybe you don't like what I taught, but I just want to be very, very clear for everyone. Trading is an 80% failure rate. 80%. Why? Because everybody is self-taught. Everybody thinks that you can learn how to trade watching YouTube. Everybody thinks there's so much information there for free. Listen, the only thing is free is the cheese in the mousetrap. Every one of you need a mentor. And sometimes you might have to take multiple courses to find the right mentor. So if there's any advice that I could give you before you leave today, regardless of what you've learned, the best advice I can give everyone is that you better learn from somebody that is a professional, that does this, that has a reputable firm, that teaches people how to trade. Because the last thing you want to do is lose the greatest opportunity in the world to have the best job in the world for one simple reason. Because you're being ignorant and being cheap. Just being honest. So go out there, make a small investment, come and watch the trading room, watch these stocks at 50, 100% a day, see people make money, and then you can make your judgment if you want to continue moving forward with your career in trading. And if not, then it's fine to go back to your old job. There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank the students for being here, and I look forward to seeing everyone right after this room in the live trading room. Have a great day, everybody. Good luck trading.
Cyber